Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here and welcome back to another Cardano video. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss an update. And also do consider giving the video a like and leaving a comment down below to help get the word out, and give it a share if you do think this information is valuable. So today I'm going to look at, is Cardano finished? I see these comments out there that Cardano is now finished, it's dropping while everything else is pumping. Well, everything else isn't pumping. There's individual coins pumping, and a lot of them are pumping on good news events within them coins. So I'm going to get into this today and talk about that a coin does not become a shit coin overnight. The fundamentals of a project does not change just because it may be dropping at certain points in time and other coins may be pumping instead. I'm going to get into all of this and talk a bit about the cycles and when we will see the next pump within Cardano. Not a financial advisor, just giving my opinions, but I do think that Cardano has a long way to go yet. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into this. First off, we'll take a very quick look at two coins that I keep getting told about that are pumping like mad the last 2 to 3 weeks, while Cardano has been stepping down in the market, being a bit uneasy in the market. And these two coins are Theta, which is up 600% since the start of the year. Most of that growth coming in the last 2 to 3 weeks, and congratulations to anyone that holds it. They've had some big news in the project. That is what is fueling it. They've had some patents coming out, and that is really bringing a lot of attention to it. They will have their pullbacks, just like any project does. After big milestones, big announcements, things generally cool off. You will have pullbacks in the market. You can see today they've had a huge pump and they're on a bit of a pullback now. Harmoney ONE then up 5,000% since January 1st. Incredible gains. Congratulations to anyone holding this coin. It's not one again that I hold right now. Potentially in the future I may hold it, because everything I see, it does look like a fairly decent project to be in right now and for the future as well. So coming back to ADA. Again, we've had our gains since the beginning of the year. We had our gains, I suppose, leading up to March. So we had our biggest gains all before these other projects were pumping. So when Cardano was pumping, that didn't mean that every other project that wasn't pumping at that time was a scam or that they were finished or anything like that. So we had our merry hard fork. So again, it's events that will help really drive the price of coins up. So we had the merry hard fork. So leading up to that, we had absolutely huge growth within the project. Then we hit our new all-time high up around the $148, $149 mark, and then we had our pullbacks. So found our support, went once again on the Coinbase listing announcement, all came in around here, pumped us right up to the all-time high price again, and we've had our pullback. What's good to see from a technical standpoint anyway is that we have held our support down here that was started with these two pullbacks down here. Just about didn't fully touch it here, and the same again over the last 2 or 3 days. We're finding a bit of support here. Realistically, when will we see the next pump in Cardano? Let's look back at one more event here and get rid of that. Let's pull this up here. So the last time that we had an event was before the merry hard fork, we had the Shelly launch back last July. So once again, we had a nice big run up for this. We went up over 200%. And at the time that looked like a really big move in the market. Then we had our pullbacks after the event before going on steady for the few months before we had our really big push to the upside again, and that was leading up. Yes, the overall market started to get into a bull run, but a big catalyst for that with Cardano was the merry hard fork. So right now we're waiting for the Alonzo hard fork. Tomorrow we should get the announcement on that. During the Cardano 360 event, we should get the announcement on that of when that is going to happen. It's going to be a tentative date first. So for me, when the next pump will happen with Cardano is dependent on that date. And I do firmly believe that we will have a major pump within Cardano leading up to the Alonzo hard fork. So if that event is within the next 2 months, then I would say even over the next week or so, we will start to see the move to the upside for Cardano. If the Alonzo hard fork is pushed out later in the year, then potentially we're going to have some more downside before we see that pump. So again, a lot is going to depend on tomorrow. I will get videos out when that happens. these highs here of $1.49, I do think that we will blow past them in the lead up to Alonzo and hit highs of a lot higher. Now look, I'm not going to become a moon boy and tell you that we're going to hit $10 this month or anything like that, but I think pushing up $1.50 to $2 range is going to be fairly easy when we have that Alonzo hard fork. And once again, that is my own personal opinion. Some people will think that Cardano, it's time to move on. They'll move out into something else, and best of luck to them if they do. For me personally, I am sticking in Cardano. Yes, I own some other coins as well, but a big part of my portfolio is in Cardano because I think we have not seen the real pumps in the project yet. And just to look at one other coin that looks fairly similar within the moves that it has had. So coming into February, pushing up and hitting a new all-time high on the Bitcoin chart, had its pullbacks, went back up for the all-time high. It did hit a new all-time high here before once again having more pullbacks down here and getting its support. Not too dissimilar to the ADA Cardano chart either. Had its push up, pullback, up again and pulling back, and I think once we get the good news and the market starts to really move again, we will see some new all-time highs for the Cardano price in the not too distant future. So I do hope this has been a help for you guys. Please do share it out there if you think it is valuable to put things into perspective for people. Give the video a like, comment below, let me know your own personal thoughts on this, subscribe if you're not, and thanks for watching guys. I do appreciate it, and I will see you soon.